Day 3.
of our tournament number 2.
Tournament 2, Day 3. What a day.
I know. It's
What are we
crazy.
expecting to come out today? Anything special?
Um, Good games, good wins, no draws,
No draws, yeah.
some sad
Number one
faces.
rule of today, no draws.
No draws.
Um,
Sadly, that probably will not be the case, though, today.
unlikely. Great, yeah. So today will be our first rematch at 4 o'clock, so that'll be
hmm
exciting. Um, just letting the teams know to start the map bans. So
Alrighty. Uh, our game right now that you see on the screen, that has not started, by the way, is between Santa Loves Orangemore, who will be the wonderful blue team, and the Red Dragons, being orange. So far in this tournament, let me take a quick gander at this. These guys are looking
oh,
pretty low. Santa
there goes Bank,
is.
by the way.
Oh, and Bank's just gone. But Santa Loves Orange is not looking too great at the moment in the standings for our tournament so far. So realistically, they need this win. That's definitely going to be
Yeah,
something they're looking
absolutely.
for.
Yeah,
Uh,
desperately could do with a win here. Tied last with King Barney's beloved bastards. So
and you've got Red Dragons just a point ahead of Santa Loves Orange, so they also want to win this game, climb up the ladder a little bit. So it's a win-win for both of these teams. They both want to
yeah,
win. They both want to walk out victorious. And it looks like Villa just went here for the Red Dragons. So
that's a
I
shame.
want to know
Wouldn't
why
mind
we
to.
haven't seen Villa.
Yeah,
It's like people don't like Villa.
I love Villa. I love watching Villa. It's such a nice map, and it's one of the well, I mean, apart from the cafe rework and the clubhouse remake work, which has just gone, by the way. Clubhouse has
Yep,
been banned. Villa is the newest map there, and it's quite an old map now. I think we
it
could do
is.
with
It's what
adding some new maps to
about
that pool with yourself.
it's what an entire year old at this point, if not more.
Yeah. Oh, and there
And there
goes
goes Coastline.
coastline.
So border,
That's
consulate, and cafe up on the board
what
here.
do we want? I wouldn't mind seeing cafe. I think or consular. I'm not really bothered for border right now. I think I've seen enough border.
Yeah. I'm
What about
down
you?
with Cafe or Consulate, to be fair.
Yeah.
I do like Consulate. It's a good map. It's got some really interesting sites that you can try and play on,
Hmm.
and some good strategies that you can try and think outside of the box with. And then Cafe,
Absolutely.
obviously, with the reworks, kind of made it a little bit more competitive.
Oh,
And
and there it
Cafe
goes.
just went, so I guess it's Consulate or Border. So can I just say I have a sad look on my face. So hopefully Consulate
Nah.
makes it for
Oh,
me.
no,
Nope, it's
border.
Border.
We'll go to border.
Of course.
Let's find
Alrighty.
out who's attacking first here.
Alrighty.
Uh, Having a little think, a little consider, taking their time. And there we go. So the blue side are attacking first.
Alrighty.
So Santa Loves Orange More are going to be starting on attack.
Oh, let us
Um,
get this game rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Game day number 3, match 1.
Here we go! Here we go!
Santa versus Dragons on Border. And let's see who the Red Dragons are going to knock out with their attacker ban. Any predictions, ideas, thoughts?
I'm trying to think of any pointed bans here, and maybe there'll be a targeted ban against Parrot, maybe a cab ban on defense from the Red Dragons.
Potentially. It looks
Maybe.
like Thatcher gets taken out here, so he is
Yeah,
the first attack ban. I'm
that's pretty
surprised not
predictable.
a lot of Heartbreachers overly getting
No,
banned.
no. To be honest, I think getting rid of the Thatcher. It, I guess it's a standard ban nowadays, but
Mm.
I think I'd rather be getting rid of a Maverick or something like that. I think
Oh,
to
for
me,
sure. And Blitz is our
get rid of it.
second ban, by the way,
Absolutely.
from
There we go.
Santa there. See who Santa bans
Interesting.
on
Who the hell is going to
defense.
play Blitz? This is not ranked, guys. No one will be playing Blitz. Interesting. Interesting choice.
I guess they just want to make sure he's off the board. And Mira is our first defensive ban. Not a terrible idea. It's a really good one. Mira's very strong, especially on border if you know how to set her up right. And
absolutely, and we've seen that Red Dragons have been playing Mira quite a lot.
And guess who gets banned last? Our boy, our Russian boy, Captain. So we're not having people run through Captain traps today, ladies.
I think everyone's a bit fed up with playing against Captain
I think they are.
Getting
I think they are.
gradually taken down by that guy, and you know, Amin is there, isn't he? Right? Is he on the red team?
Yes, Amin is.
No, he's on the orange team.
Yes.
Orange team. Yeah. So
the blue
Santa,
team for you who are watching, but he's on Santa Loves Orange. It looks like our first defensive site will be Ventilation Workshop. We've got a Legion Castle, a Valkyrie Castle, Jaeger, Legion, and Maestro on defense, with a Twitch, Thermite, Jackal, Zofia, and Buck on offense here. Not a bad idea, but let's see if we get anything with the 6 pick.
Interested to go on the castles. I was going straight to Ventilation, so that's obviously quite a different pick, usually. Normally we go straight to second floor armory.
And it looks like the Twitch is getting swapped off for an IQ, so got to be a little bit better at finding those Valkyrie cams, which is always a good idea.
Absolutely.
It looks like that is the only 6 pick we will have.
Great, yeah, so I'm interested to see what their plan is here. They've got the castle. Chris is probably very annoyed that his mirror's gone. So, after his fantastic plays on Clubhouse the other day, it'll be interesting to see what they're going to do with this setup.
Bomb located by
there's a lot of different ideas to go around with this, you know, a lot of different choices that you can make. Obviously, it already looks like we have some movement upstairs, doing some renovations here, at least scrapping the hatches, or at least one, which isn't a bad idea. We also have already one of the castle barricades down, closing off customs over here, so it's not a bad idea, but let's see potentially where those other ones
are heading out
hinder the attackers. Alright, here Maestro firing off his big old Alda there. Looks like we've got Chris and Alice hanging out upstairs up in Armory, trying to do a little bit of defensive work up there, and then we got another castle barricade here at the main hallway with this little right angle here outside of CCTV and outside of Armory. Give those guys a little extra help there. So far, just a little bit of drone work. Nobody's really done anything too crazy. Looks like potentially the Jaeger of DJ has been droned out. So far, no health gone. Everybody's just kind of being a little stagnant. We hear Buck opening it up, the wall over here. And everybody seems to miss their shots. Jaeger comes around here, and it looks like he's able to down the Zofia, but he gets taken out by the Buck. So that is Assassin's first kill there. It looks like you can see Rex laying down. And Wallux is going to go over in there and go pick him up so that way he doesn't have to withstand.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
So right now it's a 5v4. And it looks like the attackers have finally made it in, and the customs at least not really moving anywhere else. It looks like Alice is upstairs, maybe potentially going to try and come around, grab a little bit of a flank here. So far, nothing. We've got Chris holding an angle upstairs through the floor, which is always a good idea. It looks like Two Hands is going to be droned out here, and Alice is actually able to pick up Rex here. Oh, just missed the shots onto the IQ, it looks like. But then sadly, she gets taken down here. So now it's a 4v3, but 2 of the attackers are below half health here. So it's going to be a little difficult here. It looks like Chris has finally come down into sight here. So far, not a whole lot. slowly getting here. Parrot's a little bit lower than what she is. She looks like she's going to try and come through this door. The Alda ready for whoever decides to come walk on through here. And then one of them gets thrown out, but he's going to go for the drone, and sadly he doesn't get the thermite. Thermite gets him. It looks like Chris is able to get him in. And there goes down Parrot to a goo mine. Log's going for the defuse. Assassin takes out Sly. It looks like it's just a 1v2, and it looks like Chris is going to get taken out. Looking the other way, sadly. So, 1 round down. Looks like it goes in favor of Santa. Not too bad.
I think they played very well. Great attack, very methodical. They refragged, they picked up the Sophia there. That was a really solid attack from those guys.
Very good.
Some good attempts for defense to get back in the game now, but I just think they're caught with their pants down a little bit. They managed to get a couple of refrags, but I don't think they really had much pressure on the guys once they'd taken customs. They seemed to get full control of the first floor quite quickly, which meant that all they had to do was just push onto site and they were good to go, and that's what happened.
It looks like our second site will be Armory Archives. We've got Valkyrie, Mute, Jaeger, Legion, and Maestro on defense, with an IQ, Thermite, Jackal, Zofia, Buck, with the IQ being swapped off for a Twitch on offense here. So, pretty standard defense.
Pretty standard attack.
That
I
would think for Armory here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So hopefully it works out in their favor. We'll see.
I'm wondering what they're going to do for this. I think Orange looked very formidable on their attack last turn. It was quite close in the end, but they gained to the traction quite quickly. So I'm reckoning that Orange will probably quite quickly take security if Santa will get security if the Red Dragons aren't there to hold them off. So hopefully they're gonna really solidify their defense there.
I'm really interested to see in what that Buck is gonna do. See if he's gonna come down in through ventilation down in here, maybe open up the floor right behind this little half wall here. See if maybe something might come from that, but who knows?
Yeah, there's no real denial there for the wall besides the mute. So I know they haven't got the Thatcher in play, but those mutes are probably not going to take a lot of work to be taken out, especially with the Twitch there, the partner, even the Sophia and her impacts. So yeah, it's going to be pretty tough for them to hold this, I think.
I am a little surprised to see the Jackal so far has been brought. We don't normally see a whole lot of Jackal, to be fair.
It's a good play. I think there's not a lot of roamers on the other team, so maybe Jackal isn't really needed, but I think Jackal is just such a solid operator. The intel you get from him is so valuable for your team that having a Jackal on your side, is never not going to be bad. But he might not be needed against these guys. You've got Alice roaming quite deep, so maybe, the Jackal will help with that. But besides that, DJ being deep, besides that, it's might not come into too useful.
And it looks like Alice has already been droned out, but they didn't see that DJ was down there as well. So it looks like they're just going to not really focus on downstairs too much, and just try and come upstairs and get control of CCTV already, with Parrot and Amin up here in CCTV, not really going for anything. And there's nothing really on the wall to stop them from going for a thermite here, or at least a exothermic charge. So we'll see what happens here. So far, nothing really. At least they know that the door's been opened here. So far, not really a whole lot of movement going on. Still got DJ and Alice downstairs in their solid room, and it looks like Chris is just hanging out on cams, but he's over here in office, just trying to see what's going on. But so far, it looks like the play is over here at the main wall, especially with that exothermic charge going down. That's going to make the wall a little bit easier to see and make sure everything's a little easier to get to. And Parrot just happened to miss Sly. It looks like she just saw him. She's able to take him down while on rappel outside of that window there. And it looks like the only person here on site is Two Hands back behind that little half wall, and he's going to have a hell of a time trying to get around here now. And he gets taken out by Amin here with the Jackal, and so far it looks like all of Armory is good. And there goes Chris down from Parrot. She's still hanging out on this rappel here, and it looks like DJ and Alice are finally coming upstairs to see what's going on. Taking out some drones, and it looks like the diffuser's going down. DJ's going to maybe try and come around and stop it, but sadly the reinforced wall is there to prevent him from being able to take him out. But at least he's able to pick up Parrot, and it looks like there was a Claymore placed down on the other side of the diffuser, so DJ's going to have to be really careful here to make sure that he gets over there and able to take that out. And so far, everybody's just holding a nice little angle, trying to make sure that they can... Yep, and it looks like Lolix gets 2 there with the Claymore on the diffuser.
Oh wow, what an end to that game. I bet Lolix is very happy about that. I can imagine there's going to be some banter later. That is 100% going in the highlight reel. Let's add that to the list there.
Say we'll throw up the scoreboard here real quick for that way, so that way you can see it. Looks like Orange or Santa is running away with it. 3-3, 2-2, and 0, while the other team only has 1 kill apiece.
Wow.
And it looks like we're going to try Armory and Archives again on this hold. And as you were saying, Magpie?
I know, I'm just saying that it's clear that the Orange are fragging out and they're getting control very quickly. They're finding the site, they're working together. It's... yeah, they just seem very coordinated in the red team right now. I don't know, maybe they haven't practiced enough for this map or something, but it's really looking like Orange's map for sure.
Oh, yeah. At least you're on attack. It might swap on defense.
Yeah.
We don't know.
The thing is, I think defense definitely is very good on this map. Like the defense sites can be pretty easy to hold if you play it right. And I think so far just Red haven't really managed to just get into their flow. Maybe it's the beginning of the game, they're just sort of settling in. They've got some fantastic players, all of the people on the Red team in fact are fantastic players. And you can stop worrying about grenades. Some top fraggers in there, and they just got to get themselves in the right place at the right time, get those shots in, be smart with their plays, and they can definitely pull us back.
Oh yeah. And it looks like they've decided that they're going to bring a bandit this time to try and make sure that wall does not get open. Considering that they didn't really even use the mute to try and stop the wall there.
No, it's very strange. They definitely should have, definitely a better idea bringing that bandit this time. Yeah. Make it a lot harder for the other teams to get control.
Watching everybody run up towards the building here. So really not a whole lot of fun just yet. It looks like we have Alice going right back down into workshop here to do a little bit of a roam. It also looks like we've got DJ here in break room, and right on the other side of that door is Parrot, and I don't think both of them know it, but it looks like DJ's going to get droned out and he's going to run out scot-free and not get taken out by Parrot. But Parrot's going to try and open up this barricade and see what's going on. And she's able to down and take out DJ, so it's already a 5v4 now. So one roamer is taken out on the defense here. It looks like Alice has just gone over to the east stairs. Just hanging out, not really doing much of anything, but we've got the Zofia coming in downstairs over here by Tellers. Just trying to look around, see if maybe they can try and pick off this other roamer. They know where she is thanks to the pings of Jackal upstairs here in security. So maybe she might get caught out here. Looks like she's going to come upstairs and doesn't notice one of the attackers prone and then gets taken out by the Zofia coming up the stairs. So now it is a 5v3. So far, it looks like Two Hands is going for this wall, making sure that they can't really do anything, leaving Lolix all by his lonesome. But we've got that drone coming out here from Parrot, that wonderful little Twitch drone. So far, not really doing anything as Two Hands is watching it. Sly's just holding down the doorway here out in the main hall, making sure nobody's coming through. And we've got Chris over here in Archives trying to hold it down. Sadly, they can't really get anybody. But it looks like Assassin's going to go downstairs and try and open up the floor and try to get that bandit out of the way so they can open up the wall here. Got enough drone coverage. Looks like he's able to open up the floor there. And that's going to move the bandit away from the wall. And there goes the last bandit battery. So at least Buck doing his job, helping out his team. We got the exothermic charge going down here. So far, Buck's just opening up behind the half wall, see if he can find anything here. Parrot back on this rappel. She really likes it. It would be a shame if maybe somebody decided to run out from below there. Looks like Lolix is going for the plant here, just pops off of it. Chris is able to take down Rex. Slide takes down Lolix. Assassin takes down Slide. Two Hand takes out Amin. Assassin takes down Two Hand. And it's a 2v1. Parrot going for the defuse here, and it looks like Chris is all by himself, and he's going to pull out a C4, rip it. Sadly, he doesn't get anything with it. He's going to have to try and do something here with it. And it looks like Parrot and Assassin are just hanging out on the other side of the wall here. Assassin trying to come around and see what's going on, but it looks like Mute has come all the way around. See if he's going to maybe try and sneak up behind the Parrot. And he's able to put some shots onto Assassin there, but sadly, he gets taken out himself. Round number 3 goes to Santa.
And another real solid round for Santa. Like, once again, really clear. Like they pinched the defenders where they were roaming. They worked together. I saw that they were droning out the Buck downstairs and making sure that they're droning ahead of him, make sure that he had a clear path. And it was just the coordination with the Orange team with Santa right now is flipping insane. Like they look brilliant. They look really strong. Yeah. And the Red Dragons, I don't know. I don't know what they need to do. I think maybe they need to refrag for each other a bit more. They need to, maybe there's some call out issues or something. But they are being picked off one by one as roamers, and then as soon as they get on the site, site push was a little bit late there for Santa, but they did it. They got in sight. The man advantage worked in their favor. They managed to bring that down and get their plant sorted, and they were fine. And I'm not sure what Red need to the Red Dragons need to do to really win these defenses. The Santa looks so strong right now.
I think what it is they need to start picking their battles a little bit sooner.
Yeah.
I think that's really what it is. It just kind of feels like they're being a little hesitant here, especially when they go in for gunfights and everything. So maybe try and work on that a little bit, just to give them a head start here. But it looks like we are going back up to Armory. So far, I wouldn't keep going with this, but you know, then again, I'm not playing or on these teams. And instead of bringing the Mute this time, they decide they're going to bring the Smoke to try and help with that defuse, or at least preventing the diffuser going down, which is always a good idea. And I feel like Smoke is always a definite pick when it comes to defense here.
5 seconds remaining.
And it looks like Two Hands is going to come off the Bandit here and move over to the Jaeger, and DJ is going to move over to the Bandit here. So just a little bit of swapping of the Germans. But I think right now one of the main things too that Red need to try and get figured out is Parrot hanging out on that balcony, or out on that window, because she has caused so many problems for him.
Yeah.
And it looks like we have Two Hands down here in Customs, and I'm not sure if he's the only real roamer downstairs. He appears to be the only roamer downstairs, and he's going to slowly move around. He gets thrown out real quick and doesn't see Zofia, but Zofia sees him. He's able to put some shots on him here. Looks like Zofia's going to go the opposite way around. Try and find him. Looks like somebody gets hit with a jackal ping here. We're going to move over and see that is the Valkyrie of Alice, or Slide, I'm sorry. It's just moved back over to archives here. And so far, it looks like we've got 2 in the building. Amin and Lolix over here in CCTV, and everybody else is just downstairs or around the outside. It looks like Parrot's going to be coming around over here to try and go back on that window that she is so very fond of. And it also looks like Assassin's opening up that floor again, try and make sure that the Bandit can't break, so they can get that wall wide open. It looks like DJ's going to try and do something, but sadly he's not able to. Oh, and for some reason my notifications are back on. So you're going to have to get used to that until I fix it here. So at least the team's going to be able to get open that wall there, at least one of them. Not as much as what they'd like, but you know, it's enough. And Assassin's still downstairs, making a lot of problems. You've got Parrot up there on the window, and it looks like Smoke's just flirting around with it. But Amin's going to be able to take out the Valkyrie here. So now it is a 5v4 with at least three of the other members on red losing at least 25 to 50% of their health here. And so far on attack, nobody's lost any health, and Assassin's going to be able to take out DJ with solid intel there. And it looks like somebody's going to move in, and Parrot's going to take out Alice. Rex is going to take out Two Hands. Lolix has got a goo mine in him, so he's not going to be able to do the diffuser here, but he's going to go right into the smoke. And I don't know if he's going to be able to make it, but he's able to get out just long enough. Just got a little sliver of health, and it looks like 10 seconds left. Lolix is going to get down thanks to the wall there, but Rex is able to take down Chris and save the team the win and a flawless round here for Santa.
Insane again, and it's just, they look like they're getting stronger every round. And I just think that, you know, that you could tell in that round that Two Hands swaps roles with DJ there. He picked up the Jaeger and he tried to do the deep roam instead. Didn't really work out. It means Jackal is getting pings now. Red Dragons are starting to roam a little bit more, but that Jackal is just becoming more and more valuable to Santa Loves Orange more, so they've just been getting the advantage there. The late game smoke was perfect. That was a really good, solid pick for the Red Dragons for their defense to make it a bit stronger there, to stop those the diffuser going down, which has been going down every round so far. Yeah. And it was a great idea. It's just there was no one there to support him while he was doing that. Almost worked if only they'd managed to get that. It's timed a little bit better, but Santa Loves Orange more. They've got the snowballing now. They've got 4 rounds in a row. I just know right now that the Red Dragons are probably just feeling really, stressed out. I think DJ, he's a fantastic player, and I imagine right now he's just not feeling like he's helping out his team. Same with Two Hands, he's probably getting quite frustrated. Yeah. He's gone back onto his Maestro again, but fingers crossed they can pull out a win. That'll give them some hope, give them a bit of energy to get into their attack rounds, because if they don't win their defense, they are just in a real bad position.
Oh, for sure. And it looks like they're going to forego the smoke here with the mute. So it looks like we might try and do another armory hold, but last time that didn't really seem to be where they were coming from. Coming over here from customs, especially the outside wall and also the main door right here is where they were coming in the last time. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll see what happens here.
Activating jammer. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
And a little surprising, Assassin no longer taking the buck, but he is going to take the sledge this time. Other than that, everything seems to be the same, except also for the IQ being swapped out, or the Twitch being swapped out for an IQ, I'm sorry. It looks like we've got 3 on the bottom floor here, nothing really too crazy, and the other 2, Alice and Chris, upstairs here holding out an armory. Looks like Santa already knows that there's some movement going around here. At least there's a drone upstairs to try and catch him. Not really a whole lot going on here. We'll have to see what happens here, but it looks like Chris is about to get caught up here, especially with the grenade coming through, and I don't think he's going to get out of it. And there's the first one down. Assassin with a wonderful grenade to be able to pick up the mute there. Hopefully he got all of his signal disruptors down, and it looks like Alice here on the Jaeger's going to lose a little bit of her health. And see if she's going to be able to take somebody out. Sadly, she cannot after seeing that punch hole get opened up by Amin here. And I tell you what, that is real mean. That little peek hole right there took out Alice all the way down over here. So you got to be real careful and have an idea of exactly what's going on. A little bit of spatial awareness. Looks like Parrot's picking up things from down below here on the IQ. Looks like she's going to drop right down. But it looks like we've got DJ just waiting here on the other side of this door. Just waiting for somebody to come around here. It looks like he's moved over to see the main window here. And Parrot's getting fancy with it. It looks like DJ's going to come around and he's able to pick off Parrot. And then we've got Wallux over here. Looks like he's going to try and come around to the window to see if he can do anything. So it is a 4v3 now. So at least the defense is starting able to pick things up, but then you've got the Sledge of Assassin upstairs just opening up the floor, wreaking havoc for any of these defenders. So that way they can't really sit where they want to. And sadly, Sly is all out of impact nades to maybe be able to take out the Sledge from up above, but he looks like Sly's able to see the Zofia. Wasn't able to really get a shot on two of them. It sounds like the ult is going off, but it looks like we have the diffuser going down ventilation after DJ's able to take out Amin, and nobody knows. There's no intel. The plant goes down, and ventilation. DJ's going to try and come around and do something about it. Throws out a C4, and he's able to connect onto Lolix. He gets a ping coming around from Customs. Sadly, I think accidentally hits the wrong button and gets taken out by Roy as a 2v2. And we've still got Assassin upstairs just going to open up the floor here so that way he can cover the diffuser. And it looks like defense is going to have to try and figure out how to get there and be able to actually hit this diffuse. And they are running out of time. And it looks like the Zofia is able to see the Maestro. And she gets taken down. But I don't know if there's enough time. And they still have to take out the Sledge, who's right upstairs. And he's able to take down Sly. But there's not enough time for the diffuse. And the attackers win. That is a 5-0.
Oh man, it's so crazy. Like, I think the Red Dragons, to their credit, they played a lot better that round.
They did.
And DJ especially starting to finally get the frags that we know he can do, and they were really paying off for the team. I think the rest of the team just need to catch up with him. Two Hands doing that run out, that worked out, but unfortunately they weren't able to get Assassin on the Sledge upstairs.
No.
Assassin switched from Buck to Sledge. That was interesting. I'm wondering what led him to do that, but it worked out so well because it was a top-down play. You can open up more holes, I guess, slightly bigger holes with Sledge than you can with Buck.
Yeah.
So it actually worked out really well for him. The Red Dragons roam again has just been taken out so easily. There's like barely any contest involved in that.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
And that's the 5th round in a row where the plant has gone down, and I think everyone who's playing Santa today and tomorrow need to be really careful about their attacks, because their attacks are flipping solid.
That or just make sure they don't pick border. Just don't pick border.
Yeah. Don't pick border.
Because apparently Santa's map is border. At least in this
game. You can pick border if you have a solid defense. Like, if you have a real solid defense. I think what it is today is the Red Dragons aren't. They're probably just not in the mood. They're not feeling it. We know they can play incredibly well, and I just don't think they're like really ready for this match. And it really is coming across that Santa they're ready to come in. They know what they're doing. They've got a plan. And they're working as a team, and finally as well, because they're at the bottom of the leaderboard right now.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a really, really good win for them if they win this next round, or any of the next 4 rounds. So yeah. It's good stuff from them.
I pulled up the scoreboard last time, but here it is again for you. I just want you to be able to see here. For Santa here, Assassin leading with 9, Lolix 3, Parrot, Amin, and Rex with 4 kills apiece. And then you compare that to Red Dragons with DJ with 4 kills on the top there, Sly, Chris, and Two Hands with 2, and then Alice with 1. So far, it looks like everybody is working really hard here. They're really fragging out well. They're doing a very good job to get their gun sights onto the target. And this just shows you, once you're firing on all cylinders, everything kind of works out in favor a little bit here. But so far, it doesn't look like Santa has anybody roaming downstairs, at least. So it looks like Two Hands and DJ are going to try and go in through ventilation to try and see if maybe they can take out some stuff from below here with the IQ and the Buck. And it looks like the only breach denial, at least electrical-wise, is going to be the Kaid of Parrot here. And hopefully DJ is going to be able to find those Electro Claws. It looks like he's found one, but sadly he's just getting a little bit of the braids here, trying to take out some stuff down below. So far, other than that, not really a whole lot of movement or anything going on. But it looks potentially like the rest of Red Dragons is over here in Ventilations, and it looks like the Kaid gets taken out thanks to Two Hands here. Looks like he gets taken out with a grenade from below, and the Two Hands finishes him off. Assassin's able to take out DJ from somewhere. I'm not actually overly sure where he was. So now it is back to a 4v4 an even side, and it looks like the Thermite here is going for the main wall. So we're at least going to get that open. Other than that, there's nobody really watching. It looks like Lolix is going to go on Cam's missing a little bit of his health here, not really too much. But they're just trying to make sure that this plant doesn't really go down. So far, not really a whole lot of movement here. Everybody's just kind of hanging out towards site. I do like that they have 2 per bomb. Or at least they did until Rex decided to go down.
By attackers.
But it looks like everybody else is hanging out towards CCTV, and it's kind of stalling out. Not really a whole lot of movement here. Looks like a grenade goes out, but it doesn't get anything. And it looks like Lolix is just flirting here. Or at least Amin is flirting with a little bit of danger here. And is he going to be able to get... Yep, and Amin's able to take down Sly, so that's the diffuser down way into sight, and sadly he gets taken out by the Twitch. And it looks like Twitch is going to try and push in here and potentially go for the diffuser and try and put it down, but it looks like they get into a gunfight here with Lolix, and Assassin's able to take him down. Assassin takes down 2. C4 out here from Lolix and goes off, but sadly it doesn't take down the Sophia, who's able to pick up the diffuser. It looks like she's going to go for the plant, but I don't think she has enough time. She gets taken it out, and that is Santa Loves Orange for a 6-0 for the win. This, I do believe, is our first flawless victory.
Oh, fuck. That was insane. I feel so bad for the Red Dragons, man.
That is crushing for them, but very, very impressive for Santa Loves More. And look at that, Assassin coming out with 12-0 with 3 assists for a 6-0 victory.
12-0.
12-0.
That is, what a record. That's insane. His the stats for his KD are just shot up.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in for this game. We've got so much more for you today. Please stay tuned. Thank you very much. I have been Lick. Alongside me has been Magpie. We will catch you in the next one.